Again, the adrenaline makes me shiver. What's up, y'all? How are you? I hope you're having the best day of your entire lives. Today, we are talking about fat loss, as we always do. And I realize I haven't been teaching you guys about training. I'm so focused on nutrition, I'm so focused on habit building. We haven't even had a second to talk about training. So today, we are going to talk about what training looks like when you're trying to make a nice fat loss transformation like this one, okay? And let's get into it. I'm really, really excited. So, as always, guys, we know that in order to see fat loss, we need a couple things. We need a calorie deficit, we need some solid training, we need movement, and we need consistency with all four of these things. And as we talked about the other day, these are all habits, and I'm a big fan of habits. And one of the big ones that we need is training. So let's get into it, guys. Training. Boom. What do you do when you go to the gym? What should your training program look like? I'm going to tell you right now. Here it is. Find a program that works for you. And I highlighted and circled this and made it really important because this is huge. You have to have a program that you enjoy. And when I say enjoy, I don't mean you're flying off the couch, jumping out of bed, can't wait to go to the gym, because that's just very unrealistic, let's be honest. But a training program that you kind of like, that's fun for you, that most importantly works for your schedule. Because here's the truth: any program can help you make progress as long as it does two things. These two things. Number one, it works with your schedule. Okay? It works with the amount of time you have, it works with the goals that you have. And number two, it allows for progressive overload. What's progressive overload, Jimmy? Well, you know what? I'm so happy you asked. Let's hop on our little slide here and take a trip. What is progressive overload? Okay, guys. To sum it up, progressive overload is adding additional sets, reps, and or weight to exercises over time. Most of you probably know this. Progressive overload can also be applied by improving the form, tempo, or quality of a lift. So you can do extra sets, you can add more reps, you can add more weight, or you can have better tempo. You can improve your form. You can add pauses. There's different ways you can add intensity to apply progressive overload. But the main things we're thinking about are sets, reps, and or weight. Oh, excuse me. Great. So, what is the goal? And here it is. Get stronger. We want to get stronger over time. A stronger muscle is a bigger muscle, okay? But there are a couple caveats to this. So, let's go down this way first. When we get stronger, we build muscle. When we build muscle, we lose fat easier. We feel more confident. We lose fat easier. We feel more comfortable training. And did I mention that we lose fat easier? And like, in all seriousness, the more muscle you have, the more calories your body burns on a daily basis. The higher your BMR is, the more your body requires movement and energy, and it is easier to lose fat. It's easier to maintain a calorie deficit when you have a lot of muscle, okay? So we want to focus on getting stronger. Now, let me just say before I go into this, I know your questions might be, does it matter if you're a newbie? Does it matter if you've been in the gym and you're a veteran for a long time? Yes, it does, to an extent. When you're a newbie, you can build muscle and lose fat often at the same time. It's a little harder to do this when you've been training for a while, and I could go down a fat rabbit hole on this, but we'll save that for another video. But at the end of the day, we want to focus on getting as strong as we can, especially if you have not been in the gym. You want to get in there, get really strong, apply progressive overload, add more sets, reps, weight to your lifts week over week, and then get out. Okay? Get strong, get out. Anyway, Just had to add that. So, what does a training plan look like? I'm going to show you. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. This is the full body program that I am actually doing right now. Okay, so here's what it looks like. You can screenshot this free game for y'all. Your guys' programs are probably super similar to this if you're a client of mine. If not, screenshot up. But this is the full body day. This is a squat and a push focus. You got a little warm up right here, and then your working sets are, I'm doing box jumps, a back squat. This is 2 working sets, 3 working sets, but back squat, bench press, chest supported row, RDL, lateral raise, and tricep push down. Superset, easy. These take about 45 minutes to an hour. Full body 2, hinge pull focus. Got your warm up right here. Mediball slam to get some core and some explosiveness because I'm trying to be hella athletic, guys. Trap bar deadlift or RDL, pull-ups or pull-down, incline dumbbell press, split squat, boo, hamstring curl, and a dumbbell curl. That's a weird superset. I'm not going to lie. I might change that out. Anyway, my point being, your programs, guys, I'll show you these full bodies too if you want a screenshot. These full body days are basic. They are basic. They are easy. I have changed my program up so many times, and I've made progress off of all of the different terrain that I have trained on, okay? Your goal is to get in, build muscle, have a program that works for you, get strong. That's it. Go in, get stronger over time, and you will be able to build muscle and lose fat much easier. So we're going to go back up here, and ding, 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 ding. Probably the most important part of this whole video is you need to train close to failure. I can't stress this enough, guys. Stop acting like just going to the gym, like you are owed progress. Let me rephrase. Stop acting like you are owed progress just because you are going to the gym. That is not how it works. And I say this with love because I'm so proud of you that you are going to the gym. But you need to train close to failure. You see the people in the gym that you've been seeing for years that look the exact same. It's because they have this problem. While it's awesome that they go to the gym, they probably, if you ask them, would tell you that they are trying to get stronger, that they want to improve their physique, and that you're sitting there scratching your head going, well, buddy, I've been seeing you here for 2 years and you look the exact same. Actually, you've gotten fatter. All jokes aside, it's just because they're not training to failure. They do not have intensity when they train. So, I'm super happy you're going to the gym. I am proud of you. But you need to learn how to train to failure, or at least very close to it, 0 to 1 rep shy of failure. So, I didn't write this down, but what does this look like? Okay, let me get in here. What does this look like? Okay, let's add to this. Boom. So let's say that, can I move this? Yes, I can. Let's say, what does failure look like? Well, I should post a video and show you guys what failure looks like, but it basically means that you can't do another rep. You've failed, okay? Let's say, for example, you did 10 reps at 135 on bench press, okay? The next week, you try to do 10 reps at 145 on bench, and you only get 9 reps. That is what failure looks like, and that's what progressive overload looks like. We're adding weights at the same amount of reps, okay? And this time you only got 9. So the week after that, you would try to do 145 for 10 reps again, and hopefully you would get 10. And then the following week, you would go up again. You'd go to 150 on bench and go for 10 reps. You guys picking up what I'm putting down? You getting what I'm saying? Let me know if this is confusing, okay? But failure basically looks like getting to the end of a rep range. If it's 8 to 10 reps, you're failing, meaning you're not being able to do another rep between 8 and 10. And if you get to 10 before you hit failure, you need to increase the amount of reps, increase the sets, or increase the weight, or improve your form, your tempo, or add some other form of intensity. But to keep it plain and simple, just add reps, okay? Or add weight, or add sets. And that is all we're going to cover today, because I don't want to give you guys too much. But yes, at the end of the day, get stronger over time, train to failure, apply progressive overload, and that is what you do for training, which is a part of our system to help you lose fat. You guys like how I did that? I like how I did that. I hope this video was helpful. I love you guys. Get into the gym and work your butts off, okay? Find a program that you like. Find some exercises, especially if you're a newbie, find some exercises that are comfortable, that you don't feel like you're going to hurt yourself on. Some of them might be machines, and then you can slowly work your way into doing more free weight, things that have a little bit higher difficulty level. But that's it. Get strong, train close to failure, and you are going to have a much easier time with your fat loss. Love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.